The Johnson City Chamber of Commerce is excited to host the 10th annual Young Professionals Unite Summit in the Tri-Cities this year. Say that 10 times fast. And here to tell us more about the conference are Mackenzie Templeton and Nathan Farner. Welcome. So this is a pretty big deal. It's a big conference, but talk about why it's so important to the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, so actually I attended this conference in Louisville, Kentucky last year and met incredible leaders from across the state of Kentucky and also just throughout the Southeast. And really, I've attended a lot of conferences, but I had never been to one like this. And I thought, man, this would be really cool to have something like this in our community, especially for the state of Tennessee. So after the conference was over, I reached back out to her and I said, hey, just give me some feedback. How can we host something like this here? And she was like, actually, because there's so many people interested in attending from outside of our state, why don't you all just host it in Johnson City first? So we were chosen to host it this year. It'll go back to Kentucky next year, but we're really excited to be able to bring this to the Tri-Cities and be able to showcase what we have here for our young professionals and also bring in young professionals from across the Southeast. So we have attendees coming from as far as Pittsburgh right now, all the way down to Pensacola, Florida and beyond. So it's
that is really incredible. Cool. And what's even cooler, I mean, you said 9 years it's been in Kentucky. This is the 10th year and you guys get to host it. Talk about the opportunities that young professionals can kind of check out if they do decide to attend.
Yes, absolutely. So the conference is November 2nd through the 4th. So it'll kick off Thursday evening, November 2nd, downtown. Participants have an opportunity to meet one another, grab some free drinks, get to see the Johnson City area. The bulk of the content will be on Friday, so we have a keynote speaker that will be joining us from California, who is a researcher from UC Berkeley doing research around the psychology of motivation. We've got a couple of local mini keynote speakers that I think people in our area will be familiar with, and then numerous breakout sessions around financial independence, around how to bring your passion into the workplace, how to brand and market yourself as a young professional, and so much more. And then we'll actually end the conference on Saturday back downtown here in Johnson City for a service opportunity so we can give back to the Johnson City area. So
that is incredible. I love that. And you mentioned financial stability and independence. That is something very important for people who are considered young professionals in that age range. But it also takes a pretty penny to put on something like this. So how can people help? Are you guys looking for sponsors if you're not attending, if you're not in that age group?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually just opened up some sponsorship opportunities this week. They're ranging anywhere from $500 all the way up to $5,000. So we're really trying to engage businesses of all sizes. And like something we've talked about a lot before, this is a really good group to get your company out in front of. The 21 to 40 age demographic is, what's making up the majority of buying power in the U.S. So, the great opportunity, especially locally, if you're trying to expand kind of your reach, we're going to be right here in your backyard, and there's no reason why you can't.
Yeah, might as well. You're really selling that sponsorship there. Why do you think it's so important for people in that age range, young professionals, to come out and engage in something like this?
Absolutely. A lot of the conversations we have, even here in the young professionals of Johnson City, is just the capacity of people in our age range to take on leadership roles to help shape the future that we want to live in, right? Whether that be in government positions, whether that be in boards and commissions as business leaders, or just moving up the corporate ladder. There's opportunities for people to move forward to really kind of take ownership for our futures, and I think they're going to get some of that knowledge and information at the conference. So.
Well, thank you both. Yes, looking forward to it. If you're looking forward to it as well, here's all the information we have. The summit is November 2nd through the 4th. Early registration tickets are $100. Now, that deadline is September 15th. After that, tickets do go up $135. Could be extended, but you know what? If it's not, why don't you just go ahead and get those tickets now? Knock it out, secure that spot. To register, go to ypunitesummit.org. All this information on our website as well. We'll be right back.